Wolfie Station back with another cartoon creepypasta. In this cartoon creepypasta, we're gonna read the Wile Coyote creepypasta. I have it right up here on my other phone. It looks like it's gonna be. Hold up. It says last episode of Wile Coyote. Yeah, I was right the first time. All right. So you guys think you like to let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what else you guys want to see in my next video. Also, I forgot what I was gonna say there, but without any further ado, let's get in with the video. I was out for a walk one afternoon. I was going down to my local pharmacy to read some magazines and maybe buy a snack. Yet, on my way up there, I noticed a garage sale. I don't normally care about things like that, yet I figured I could spare a minute or two to look around. Who knows? Might find something cool. As fate would have it, I did. I noticed an old Looney Tunes DVD. The case was rather old and worn. Some of the character faces seemed to have been ripped off, probably from some little kid or something. I used to love these things as a kid. I especially love Wile E. Coyote. Plus, it said it's a special lost episode. Lost episode, I thought. Never heard anything about one of those. Yet, when I asked to buy it, the owner said, "You don't want that DVD, dude." I asked why not. That lost episode is. He stopped talking as if he was in a trance, haunted by some horrible nightmares. I didn't really care. I mean, if it's bad, so be it. I got plenty of other episodes to watch in it on it. In the end, I bought from the guy anyway. He shook his head and frowned as I left. Geez, I thought to myself, how bad can it really be? Later that night, I decided to watch the DVD. The rest of my family had gone to bed already. My brother and sister had to go to school early tomorrow. My mom had a tough day at work and basically crashed in her bed. When she got home, my dad goes to work at 5 a.m. So it was just me. Just me, myself, and I watching some good old Looney Tunes. I put it in the player, and soon enough, the main screen came up with all the options. Looked cute enough. It had Bugs the Center munching a carrot, Wally, and Roadrunner. It had Bugs in the center munching a carrot, Wally, and Roadrunner in the background on the other side, and Sylvester and Tweet on the other. Occasionally, Daffy popped up every once in a while, trying to get on the screen. Yet, when he finally does, Elmer Fudd shoots him with his gun. I noticed the last episode had a selection, just itself, and I remembered how freaked out the guy was. Curiously, I selected it. How terrible can it be? I remember thinking once again. The episode started off as normally, the WB sign zooming up, followed by a little do music. Then the title popped up and came up. I got them all. I found that a little bit odd. but whatever. The title fades away. And I was shown Wile E. Coyote, yet he wasn't running after the Roadrunner. In fact, I did not even hear a meep meep. Also, those goofy scientific Latin names, they were put under. Also, those goofy scientific Latin names, they put under. The Wiley didn't pop up. Yet, the most unusual thing was it was at nighttime. In another, no Wile E. Coyote cartoon was ever shown with it being night. Wile E. just stood there looking at the camera with a really sad and serious look on his face. No music plays. Any orange glow coming from the left of him, and I could hear what it sounded like a fire near him off screen. He just stood there looking at the camera, looking at me, for about 15 seconds. Then he turned his head near to the off-screen fire. The camera stayed on him, and I couldn't tell what he was looking at. He looked back at me and then held up a sign that reads, "You laughed at me." I didn't get where this was going. Then he talks. Rarely does Wile E. ever talk, unless he with Bugs Bunny. "You all said it couldn't be done," Wile E. says. That I can't catch him. That destiny dedicates that shall not be. I lifted an eyebrow, still wondering where this was going. Wile E. walks off the screen. When he's totally gone, I hear something wet and squishy along the fire. Wile E. walks back and looks at me one more time, then lifts his hand. I gasped at what was the Roadrunner's head. Wile E. laughs and proceeds to bite into the bird's decapitated skull. As he does this, the scene flashes to Wile E. silhouetted by the full moon as he runs through the desert night. Back to Wile E. and Roadrunner's head. For a moment, then back to Wile E. Still a shadowed outline of him. Then I see the Roadrunner sleeping in a nest. Wile E. walks toward him. Back to Wile E., who taken another bite of the Roadrunner's head, blood dripping out of it. Back to the coyote creeping to the nest. He now stands right behind the sleeping bird. I'm now seeing Wile E.'s feet, blood dripping down near them, and the sound of him eating the head is heard. Again, we return to Wile E. and the nest. Wile E. now holds what looks like a large knife. No way. I remember saying just before it happened. Wile E. jammed the knife into the Roadrunner's head, its blade coming out of the front and piercing one of his eyes. For a brief moment, the Roadrunner twitches, and his mind goes limp, while Wile E. pulls out a knife by running it out the top of the Roadrunner's head, followed by a chopping of his neck. It returns to Wile E. in the head. He's still looking out at me. He tosses the head away and smiles. I was freaked out. I would make I would make a freaked out face, terrified and surprised about what I just saw. Surprised, I see, what Coyote said. Well, what about this? Wily reaches to this for the side of the screen and moved the camera over to where the fire was, to only reveal the rest of the Looney Tunes characters' heads on poles. He walks over the first one, Porky Pig. The scene goes into an image of Porky's body on the floor being cut open, and his internal organs being ripped out by Wily's hands. Next is Sylvester. All we see is his scene in a decapitated head and toilet, floating in the blood and water in it. Elmer Fudd only had his hat on a pole. The scene goes to him with his shotgun in his mouth, and his head exploding in a bloody, brainy mess, as I assume with Wily firing out. Sam shot with his pistol. Foghorn skinned alive. The dog. Did that dog in those Foghorn cartoons have a name? Chainsaw to bits. I felt like wanting to get sick with each new character introduced, followed by how they died. Soon enough, he came to Bugs. Bugs still had his whole body, yet he was impaled upon the much longer pole. His body still twitching. The tip coming out of his mouth. The camera moved to the side of his head. His eyes moved to look at me. He tried to mutter something, yet can't. Wily then gets a knife and cut one of Bugs' ears off. Please, no more, I managed to say. I don't know how I made it this far without turning it off. You want me to stop, huh? Wally said. That sent shivers down my spine. Could he hear me? Could he see me? Wally goes to slap Bugs in the bottom of his spine. Then he led the blade up. He led the blade up to his neck, blood gushing out of the new wound. I couldn't take it. I stopped the DVD and took it and broke it. Stay lost, you fucked shit, I said as I tossed it away. I didn't watch Looney Tunes for 2 months after I saw it. I was afraid that episode would appear. I still am. I looked it up on YouTube, yet that, and no site for that matter had it. I just pray that nobody else has a copy of the DVD. Don't watch the last episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that little cartoon creepypasta. You guys have, let me know in the comments below. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and that bell notification to get notified. Of course, I'll see you guys in my next video. This is Wolfie Station. Peace out.